All right,
and I'm on for good.
Thank goodness the long nightmare of the night shifts of Russ Gallo is over.
Don't jinx me. I got one more visit with my parole officer, and we should be good to go.
All right, knock on wood right there. There you go.
All right. So now,
final thought, brother.
Donald Rumsfeld, brilliant man, once said, and I often use this quote: "You go to war with the army you got, not the army you wish you got."
When Russ and I worked together, that was hanging on the wall in my office.
That's it. So, and don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good. You know what I mean? So, Donald Trump, he's not the best candidate. I can't even...
You can't even say that with a straight face.
Can't even say it without laughing. But are you serious? Like the Matt Fairleys of the world, the guy in the chat room, and a couple of maniacs that are in there. Are you serious? You're not going to vote for him? You're going to let a person like Hillary, Short Circuit, Benghazi Clinton win? Is that what you're going to do? Are you serious? Wake up. Get on the train. Hold your nose. Me and Gene did it for years. You think we like McCain or Romney? We didn't like those guys.
Bob Dole.
Oh my God. Another disaster. We didn't like those people. But we held our nose and we did the right thing. Get on board the train, man. Trump's not perfect, but he's much better than Hillary. Gene, that's all I got.
Well, listen, I'm glad to have you back, bro. Because the last month of shows, while they've been superior shows, I must say, because, me. But I've missed you. I've missed the fire. I've missed the energy. I've tried to do Russ Gallo impressions and what you would say and try to emulate you a little bit.
Did you amp up the Brooklyn accent?
I couldn't do it. I got closer to the microphone. That's all I could really do. But it's great to have you back. My final thought is, I said this during the show. I'm going to piggyback on what you said, Russ. We got a bad candidate versus a worse candidate. And I think everybody needs to find a reason for their vote. For me, my reason is the Supreme Court now. I know Hillary Clinton will screw the Supreme Court up for conservative rulings for the next generation. And I mean 20 years. There's a chance Donald Trump will do the same thing. But there's also a chance he won't. I got to hold on to that chance, and that's why I'm going to fill in the oval for Trump. And you know what? I got to say, I don't feel bad about it, but from what I'm seeing on social media, and you'll see this in the coming weeks, Russ, it is getting vicious out there. Not between Democrats and Republicans, but between conservatives and conservatives. Stop the red on red violence. Enough is enough, folks. It's time to come together. It's time to fall in line. We've been doing it for years behind candidates we don't like. If this is the first time you're doing it because it's the first time you're a candidate you don't like, welcome to my world. You got to do it, though, because otherwise the alternative is a lying, known national security threat that's going to fill the Supreme Court with liberal justices that will set back jurisprudence for 20 years. We're going to have more debt than, if you saw her economic plan, we have more debt than ever, and Bill Clinton is going to be shagging interns left and right, and we just can't have that again. Go ahead, Russ. I'll let you get the final word here.
I was saying final word, but and if you're worried about voting for Trump and a nuclear war breaking out, don't worry, we'll win. Rest assured, we'll win.
And that'll do it for this show. I want to thank Dan Gainer from Newsbusters. Check out newsbusters.org for all the latest news and liberal hypocrisy. They got a great documentary that we talked about. Check them out. But until next week, Russ is going to say something before I go off. Russ, you ready to shut this sucker down or what?
Gene, shut this mofo down and free Blago. That's my new hashtag, free Blagojevich.
Good Lord. We are out of here. Good night, folks. Our position has been compromised. It's time to roll out. Report for debriefing at www.behindenemylinesradio.us and look for regular communications via Facebook and Twitter at BEL_radio. You are the resistance. Behind Enemy Lines. A rock radio production. Copyright 2016. Back in 7 days. Out.